This is Sensei Roger.
And I'm Paul.
And welcome to Kenpo for Black Belts, Lesson 10. But we finally got back on the track with this.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we took a break. We were getting tired of doing the same videos over and over. We wanted to mix it up a little bit. Plus, we took a break from filming. But we're glad to be here with you today, and we have some pretty cool moves, I think, and nice drills also.
Yeah.
But before we get into this, let's do a short disclaimer. Martial arts training can be hazardous. It could be injury prone, or sometimes death could even occur from doing the martial arts. On rare cases, that doesn't happen on a regular basis. I've never seen anyone die from this, but some people have died from the martial arts. But for knowing that, going forward here, as we do the video, you assume all responsibility of injury or death through the training of this video. All right, let's get going here. But before we do it, I just want to share a quote from an elder of my church. He's also an author, and he wrote a book. But his name is Elder Larry Craig. It's a very simple quote. He says, "You want to be better? Do better." That's it.
Sounds like Yoda.
Yeah. But the thing is, you want to do better, you have to take the actions to be better.
Right.
You want to be better, you just got to go. You got to step forward and do it. Come out of your comfort zone. I was just telling the kids this today at the group class. You have to come out of your comfort zone. If you're doing something you're not out of your comfort zone, well, you aren't growing. You're probably pretty much right where you're at then.
Right.
If it hurts a little bit, a little uncomfortable, now you're growing. But people don't want to do that these days.
No. If you go back and watch some of your first videos, you'll see I was very uncomfortable doing videos. I just did not want to be in front of any kind of camera. So I'm glad I stepped out, and I really enjoyed doing this, and I'm learning a lot more too. So.
All right, let's get into the business here. Some of you guys have waited so long for us to do this. This is against a gun. This is a technique I put together myself a while back. I call it chopping flame. So Paul has a gun on me. Obviously, someone has a gun on you. That's dangerous. It's dangerous. Sometimes it's better off just to give him your money or something like that. But he's got the gun on me. I might go, "Oh my God, please don't hurt me." All of a sudden, boom, chop. You might want to throw some distraction out there if you are going to do something, because I don't want to just go for it and then get shot.
Right.
All right, Paul's got the gun on me. See where I'm here? I grab it out of the way. I lift it up. I start to step, dragging him in for this chop. So there's chopping flame. Here's the flame I'm chopping here. All right, let's go over this from this angle. Paul's got this on here. There's a technique called crossing darts. I don't remember if we did a video on it, but that's the same idea here. I want to make sure this does not come across my body, but I'm moving. I'm grabbing this up, straight up in the air. Now I can come back, dragging him in. Now I just forearmed him in the face because I actually bent his wrist a little bit more.
Right.
Which is going to lead us into how I originally was doing this, but I decided to change it because this is more simple. And if you're going to defend against something like a weapon, like a gun or a knife, you want to try to make it as simple as possible and as effective as possible. So you've got the gun on me. I'm here. I'm straight up, and bam. Now I can go for the wrist lock and take him down and make him go, ah.
Yeah, that hurts.
How you doing there?
All right, all right.
All right, so again, I'm out like this. I lift it up like this. I step back. There's a chop right in the neck. Make sure you don't hit with your fingers like I just did messing around with on that one. Not even looking at accuracy. But like I said, you want to be better, you have to do better. So from this point here, I come up here. Now I want to start throwing more of my wrist there to the neck. So I have a habit over video. Sometimes I'm real relaxed, and people tell me too, is that's sloppy. And you know what? You're probably right. So now I just opened up a can of worms where I had to really strive to be better now because I shared that with you.
We talked about that. Slowing things down actually makes things more difficult.
Yeah.
When if you just do the move normally at fast speed, you're going to be
Like
accurate.
here, say you got the gun. I mean, whoa. I'm here. That's quicker.
Yeah, it's quicker.
And that gun went out of the hand.
Yeah, right.
And this time I didn't pull you. I just went forward.
Right.
Because I had so much, I just went for it like this. I stepped in, there's the crouch, there's this. I got all kinds of stuff.
You can't script these.
Now hold it again here. If I come up with this way, I just elbowed you in the face.
And the gun's gone again.
There's a lot you can do from there. Let's go over this real quick in the air. Let's just step like this, keeping your body out of the way, grabbing the gun. Lift the hands right up in the air. Step back as you keep this on this side and drop that right hand to the neck. Now, like I said, you get shot trying to do this move. That's on you because I didn't say you should go and do it. Sometimes it's best off to sit here.
That's
right. Only time I really do something on a gun is if I naturally just reacted to it and I couldn't think, I just did.
Right.
Or if I feel like I am going to have bodily harm or killed, then I have to fight anyhow if I'm going to die. But if someone just wants a couple bucks in my pocket, I don't carry a lot of money anyhow because why should I carry all this wad of money so someone could rob me and kill them over $100, $200? It's stupid. Here, man. I give away money sometimes to people to bless them. So this guy obviously needed some money if he's robbing you or just got sickness in the head. But I'm not saying be a pushover all the time, but sometimes it's smart. It's just smart to just here. Yeah. Why should I take somebody's life if they're just going to leave me alone and take my $20 I carry in my wallet? Take it, man. I could always get a new ID and things like that, but it's not worth killing someone over. But if I feel bodily harm is going to happen, then we got a problem. And like I said, if you're carrying too, I mean, you got the gun on me. Am I going to be able to lift my shirt up, get out of here, and go in here before you shoot me? No.
Yeah. Unless you feel like you're going to die for sure, then defend yourself.
So, all right, so let's go to the version that I originally did. He's got it here. This is how I originally did it. Was chopping at this wrist, and then I went to chop here, but the one thing we were having a problem with, like we said, is forearm comes across the face. Which is fine. I mean, is that much of a problem? Not really, but the thing is, this is a better shot against someone having this. So that's why I also kept it here, because that'd probably keep you alive a little bit more than me trying to do this and busting the face, and all of a sudden you went, and you're tough and you took it. Now you're getting your arm back and you can shoot me or beat the crap out of me because you might be tougher than me. Then what do I do? Alright, so now at this point it was up like this. I can even take him to the ground. Look how you start dragging him. Look, I can start walking with him.
Just let go because that hurt. You got it. This is what happens when you do it slow. If I was just doing it fast, it would take me down the ground.
It just went boom, boom, boom. He was trying to get his footing, and I just walked him around. He didn't really fall until you decided you don't want your wrist to hurt no more.
So do it, you better not do it. It's like that full speed
from here.
Something close.
I come into here, right? I can come in this way, chop you, boom. I can come up this way, boom. And I really did crank his shoulders.
That's okay.
Right?
That's okay.
So, you see why I kept it simple and go in here. So let's do it one more time in the air. Come out, grab this, lift it up, come back, chop. And you also see I could have went forward with it too.
Right.
All right, let's go to a review technique. 7 swords.
7 swords.
Is it swords?
It's swords.
It's not S words?
No.
Or swords?
Swords. That's swords.
Swords. All right, 7 swords. This is a staple Kenpo move. We talked about this before, but let's go over this in the air real quick. So let's throw a right punch at you. You're going to come in with the block, the chop, the palm. Spear hand is how it's originally taught, but like I said before, I use a punch. And keeping this hand up. They fall forward, you step, I rake, chop, chop. I love this move, but if you try to use this, you're never going to get 7 out of it. You probably get 4 fists. I went to do this in sparring one time, and the guy kept throwing the same punch. I said, if he throws it one more time, because I recognized the positioning that he was in, I had a chance to go for 7 swords, and didn't make it 7, I made it 4. So instead, open hand, I did 4 fists. Block, back fist, punch, square punch. I was going to come in and just hit him with one of these ridge hands, and then come with the strike to the head and back. I was just going to try try to go for the whole go and just use it with closed hands because we were sparring. But then I ended up getting the 4. He was like, and then he swung. I ducked underneath and hook punched him, and then got out. Okay, that's. But like I said before, you're not going to get more than 2 or 3 strikes usually, unless someone just totally collapses or just stays there and gives up. But a couple things will happen. One, you will just get out of the way. I get past 3. You just get away. You step in, you get out of the way. 2, you get knocked out.
Right.
Or just crumbled over from getting hit. Or 3, they strike back. And then 4, if you're going to get more strikes, they're just covering like this and taking it. But then what's the sense of doing that? Then you got to rope it though. You get tired punching the guy. The guy's covering it, and then he gets you. So, all right, let's go to 7 swords throw punch. Like I said many times over, I don't want to be up like this. Someone was talking about how, I like reading the comments, good and bad, but someone was talking about how I don't have any power behind me because of the fact that my stance isn't good or anything like that. Talking about I have no base. But then, I had a seminar in Indiana, and I had some big dudes, and I said, who wants to be my uke and who doesn't mind to be touched? A couple of the guys are like, yeah, me. Some of the guys from Tennessee, they watch us here on YouTube also. But yeah, really nice bunch of fellows. I'm really glad I got to meet them. But they say, yeah. And then later on, they told me that I have more power than it looks like on video.
Right.
I am not the most powerful person in the world. I never said I was, so keep those stupid comments coming. I love it. But here we go, throw a punch. If I go like this, I'm too far away for one. And one, is he ever going to hold his hand out here?
No. So let's do it.
Okay, I want you to snap that punch fast.
So it does leave this open.
Now, like I said, you're not going to get the 7 swords.
Right.
I want you to do it more like you're fighting now. Like here.
Yeah,
so now, by teaching, I hit that arm, so I just changed my technique. But I'm used to going quick. That's what I love about 7 swords. It builds speed striking, angles. So let's break this down real quick here. Throw a punch. So say we get the technique to be the movie style that it is right here. So he falls, he's falling that way, I would do this instead. But for some reason, the movie style, you fall this way, throw a punch, boom, chop, palm, boom. Now you're falling this way, there's a rake to chop the chop.
Right. I'm not going to fall forward, I'm going where the pain's at.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But like I said a million times before, and just because the technique might not work in its whole, the entirety, what you're doing is reviewing different type of movements. See,
you're going to get that strike. It might be in the side of the ribs and not the, you're going to get a strike.
Let's take this step back for a moment. So I hit you here, maybe you're falling forward. Okay. Well, you went that way, I want to go like this. But from here, boom. Fall, here, well, just headbutt me. I'm right here. See how I get out of the way that way?
Yeah.
That's the idea here. But now, instead of being a headbutt, just step forward with this strike. You can cross, you don't step down. You can throw like this even. All right. Okay, so now, let's bring you out here for a moment. Bring the punch at my head. You here, hold it there. So now, this is not how he's going to throw a punch. This is slow motion for demonstration. But that punch is going this way. I'm here. Keep pushing forward. It goes past me. You have to have timing. Obviously, at black belt level, you understand what I'm talking about, but not only black belts are watching this. Or I do have black belts who watch this that don't understand where my teaching theories come from, and they think I'm like from the moon or something. I don't know. But I teach not out of arrogance. I don't teach out of toughness or ego. I teach out of my own experience. Right or wrong, it's my experience. And from what I see, I'm doing the best and not getting you hurt as much. Because I've been hurt in many different ways. Many different ways doing the martial arts. All right, so now from here, I want you to step in and punch at me. Now there's a punch right there. See, I didn't break with this hand. I used the front hand to the body. All right, now from here, I could push it down and go. boom, look, I turned it to this, to this.
Right.
So there's a lot of essential movements in Seven Swords that I love.
Well, the common theme out of all that, and including chopping flames, is you're getting out of the way first.
Yeah.
Avoid the hit, and then you have strikes to throw
Exactly.
back. Right.
But get good at the beginning. Throw that punch again.
All right.
I'm here. Okay, there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 fists. That would actually be the staple move here that would work. You get that with this. Close the hands. Open the hands. Close it. Open it.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, but that's what's really going to work on that point. But this, I use a lot.
Right.
Then I can come with the ridge hand. Sidestep ridge hand. I got knocked out with that. I'm not afraid to say that I've been knocked out, broken ribs, black eye, stitches in the eye from getting elbowed, and I'm not afraid to put my losses out there. I put them on YouTube all the time. If I lose, I put it out there. If I win, I put it out there.
No, that's where you're learning.
This is what you see is what I put out. And that's it. And that's what we're here for, right?
Right.
All right, let's do the technique one more time. Block, the chop, the palm, the punch, or spear hand, sidestep, right to the eye, chop, chop. Now when I'm doing this, like I said, don't be up like this. More fighting style. You actually get closer and deliver more power. So now, I'm going to do it on him one more time. Let's check out, see if I can get better base, I guess. You know, get my...
Nice snap
Alright,
punch on this one.
I don't care. Just come at me.
Oh, jeez, that freaking hurt. That was good though. Yeah, that's how you should do it.
Slap artist. I'm not trying to hurt him. I could have hit him a lot harder.
Right.
Truthfully, I mean, for me to throw the punch here, boom.
Yeah.
That's it. If
Yeah.
I catch you with that, that's pretty much it. Because if you hit that carotid artery to throw, you're going out cold, if not dying.
Right.
If I hit the vagus nerve in the side of the neck, you're dropping a heart attack. It can happen.
Right. When you had that rib shot too. If you really threw that strike on my ribs.
And I'm not really palming you in the face.
Right. Right.
So I love this technique, but a lot of people say it doesn't work. In a whole, yes, it doesn't work. But the Kenpo that's inside the technique absolutely does work.
Right.
All right, let's go to our drill. Here's the thing I call it Kenpo Blitz. It's something we used to do in point sparring, and I still do it and teach it. But we're going to do it 2 different ways, and we're going to do it 5 times on each side, and just to practice on here. So fighting stance here, we're going to block up, punch, hammer fist, then a ridge hand. I do this first because it teaches people the movement with the hands, and then we throw footwork. So we're going to come back a little bit here. So 1, block punch, Kenpo shield. Drop the hammer to the face, ridge hand. What's that?
I got my hand.
Did you,
Yeah,
what are you doing over there?
Losing my thoughts like I do.
All right, hands up. Here we go. 2, 3. So if you want to do this as a drill, just go fast once you learn it. You can always watch the video again or back it up, or you know how this works. We're not new to technology. You know how to back things up.
I am.
Yeah, you're still a caveman. I know that. He's like a cowboy even. All right, here we go. We're on 3, 4, 5. All right, switch other side. You can go like 10, 15, 20. Do this in group classes. Teach it first, and then once people get it, then you can get them going fast. All right, we're going to go a little quicker on this side, so we're just going to do it. I just wanted to show it and go for it. Here we go. 1, 2. And this hammer fist could go right to the nose. Now, we're not hammered here or the forehead for real. All right, 3. This is my weak side, too. 4, 5. All right, switch sides. Now we're going to do the footwork with it. So this part, we're going to kind of lean in like this, lock up, punch. Take your right foot, step with the hammer fist to the face. Step with the left, ridge hand. Now we're probably just getting right out of the range there for the video. So let's start back here. So that's what we're going to do one more time slow, and then we're going to go fast with it. Lean with the block punch. Step hammer. Step ridge hand. Now I'm not stepping like this ridge hand. I'm shifting off to the side. Live by the ridge hand, die by the ridge hand. You can break your hand really easy with those, but you can always close the hand or roll it like this too. All right, let's go fast. Do the best you can on it.
Yeah, you know.
It's been a while since you did this one. All right, ready? Here we go. 1. That wasn't fast. 2. 3. 4. 5. I love that one. All right, let's switch sides.
Do it again.
You're
I'm gonna throw a front kick at you.
That's all you gotta say, front kick or straight punch. Alright, so 1. This side's not gonna be as fast. It's a little awkward for me to do this side fast. 2. 3. 4. 5. It sucks to do this in the air sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
It gets sloppy as heck, and but here, for instance, now from here, I have an actual target.
Mm-hmm.
I move with more precision because I see what I'm hitting.
Right.
And then once I hit you, I can stop and come back, and it's actually easier for me to do it on somebody. But anytime you bum rush people, you can always get a shot. They time you right, man. You can walk in right into it. But it's a fun drill to do. Go fast and start having guys bounce, and then 1, 2, you know, then it's fun to do in a group class. So, hope you enjoyed that. So,
Hopefully it won't be such a break in between the next one.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
so, hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed yet,
What are you waiting for?
subscribe, like.
Like.